guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 6, Episode 12 at Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps. And today we have two big games, Manchester City in the Premier League, and then we face Southampton in the FA Cup Quarterfinal. 90 minutes from Wembley we are. You have come straight back since last episode, though, a disappointing defeat to that ridiculously good Barcelona side. And I thought we'd start by having a quick update of the club vision to see exactly how we're flying here. And you can see we're doing fine. We're meeting all the objectives here, which is good, all the club culture objectives. We've passed everything for the year. They want to get to the first knockout round of the Champions League. We've done that. We're going to qualify for the Europa League, hopefully. We'll have a look at the table in just a second. We're going to get back into the Champions League. And we've reached the FA Cup and Carabao Cup quarterfinals as well. So we've done our jobs there. You can see that... the defeat against Everton's the only really disappointing thing. Otherwise, we're doing well. Only a B, which I think is a little bit harsh on us, to be fair. But, training facilities are going to be upgraded again. Oh, it's the cat leaving. Okay, bye, Morty. So ultimately we're doing not too bad. A quick look, as I said, at the league table, and you can see that, we're looking relatively good for second. Manchester United, unfortunately, look like they've bolted off into the distance. Liverpool have a game in hand, but they're, 7 points back of us, as are Tottenham. And then we've got a 10-point gap back to Everton before we have to start worrying about our future in the Champions League for next season. City, you can see they're sitting 7th with that game in hand, so they could go up to 6th. But all in all, it's looking quite good, I've got to say. It's just disappointing we came up against really just a shit-hot Barcelona side. There's no other way to say it. They are phenomenally good. But anyway, we have Manchester City coming up here in the Premier League. We are the favourites for this one. We're at home. We have a decent record against them, but of course they are a Jurgen Klopp side, and Jurgen Klopp sides always make me a little bit nervous. He is a very, very, very good manager indeed. They are an attacking, direct style of play. If you have a quick look here, we're expecting something along the lines of this formation. You can see they snuck past Newcastle with a 91st minute goal last time out. So they're obviously not the best Manchester City team going around. They are very, very narrow. You can see there defensively. So we're going to try and get down the sides of them. There's their passing network and their key passes as well. For a direct side, they did like to get into that final third there, don't they? But this is the team that we are sending out. It is Pickford in goal. It's Panzo, it's Suisi, it's Soleil, and it's Scott as the back four. Rambleson and Mabry are in midfield. It's Ndedi, Paolo, and Nassari going down the left. It's Fatayap up top. We look at the medical centre. You can see we've got a few fatigued players. We're going to just risk Pickford. I mean, how tired can a goalkeeper be, really? But Hudson-Odoi, Madio, and Pavlovic are fatigued, and the fatigued players tend to not play well for me, just as a general rule I found. The only thing I'm wondering is why we have Panzo at left back and not Michelotti, so we might just make that sneaky change. I must have been thinking something when I did that, but I don't know what it was. So they're showing us a little bit of respect. They've stuck in a DM instead of the number 10, so I guess that's a good thing. Let's go and have a look at what we say in the team meeting here. Bowen says go out there, do it for our fans. The form standings we're in 4th. Let's show them why. Alright, let's show the media that they've been right to back us up. We have been playing some good stuff, so hopefully we'll continue that here. It's one of these where Manchester City, in theory in the league, are not a good side, but you see Manchester City and it does scare you just a little bit, doesn't it? So and Jurgen Klopp is their manager as well. So that is all just very, very scary stuff. There's a header at the back post and Fatayap just cannot stop scoring. Nassari with the assist in his corner. And it is 1-0 to Brentford. Wonderful, wonderful start that is. Fatayap, 17th of the season. Nassari with a corner. It's about time he did something useful. And Suisi did his very best to poach it, but he couldn't. And Fatayap gives us the lead. He is just proving to be a wonderful, wonderful player for us. He was a little bit slow to start the season. I think as a club we were a little bit slow to start the season, but he has certainly come on leaps and bounds, and are we going to get some pressure on them here as they play out from the back? We can't quite stop them. Bellingham has it. Out to Anthony. Anthony crossfield pass. It's okay. It's okay. Wasn't the best bit of defending there by our... would have been Scott, wouldn't it, right back, but we got away with it. Here we go, another attacking throw for us. Scott with it. It's given away. Ruben Neves is there. Oh, it's a risky pass. And, well, they've somehow managed to break in behind us here. Scott is quick. He'll be able to keep up with anybody. But, he's done relatively well there. I tell you what, that was quite good defending there. And Fatayap has gone past his man, drawn the foul, and that should be a booking. And it is. We've got the free kick now. Scott to take it. Infield there to Paolo, to Mabry down the line. Wonderful ball for Ndedi in space. Cross goes in, Fatayap's there. It's headed away. And what's going to happen here now? Bellingham comes forward. Bellingham beats one. Bellingham keeps going. Bellingham shoots. Pickford is there. And in the end, that kind of petered out, and that will do it for the highlight. What do you want to say here? Let's go. Oh, come on. Away, boys. Away. Oh, it's a decent header. Not very far, and it's gone rifling back in. And unfortunately for us, that is 1-1. Addison Luiz with the goal. Just couldn't quite get it clear. It's a good initial header here by, who was that? Paulo. But we just weren't quite quick enough to get out. Pickford continues to have a question mark over him in goal for me. But I have looked around. The thing with goalkeepers is that they're very difficult to replace because there's only so many really good goalkeepers. Paulo with a chance, and Paulo over the bar. We do have Farai on the bench. I am wondering if in some of these bigger games, maybe Paulo's going to take some time to settle in, isn't he? So I'm wondering if maybe we need to maybe not play him in some of the bigger games whilst he settles into the club. And Farai has been in really good form lately. Here they go again on the break. Anthony, was he offside there? He certainly looked close to it. Oh dear. Oh dear. And we're 2-1 down, which is annoying. And they've got us on the break twice, essentially, haven't they? Demand more, boys. From our own corner as well. I mean, we have shirts there. Pickford, I mean, you can't really blame him. The shot was blocked. He's going for that, and it's just a little bit unlucky that the block shot has rebounded out to a City player. All right, let's take it off. Exploit the flanks. Doesn't appear to be working as well as I'd hoped. We're certainly not, tearing down the sides of them at ease. I think I'm going to take Paulo off at half time and bring Farai on. Here we go with Suisi across to Soleil. I think it's the first time Suisi and Soleil have played together, but with Pavlovic match fatigued, we needed somebody else to come in. Here we go with Mabry. Can he tie it up before the break? No, he cannot. And is that the highlight? Yes, it is. All right, well, didn't really want to be behind at half-time, if I'm honest. Let's give it an assertive where's the passion, boys. We need to be better. Fete up. I mean, he gave us the lead. He's gone a little bit quiet since then. We need to make sure Scott doesn't get himself sent off. Neither of the centre-backs are particularly covering themselves in glory. Mabry's doing fine, but nothing more than that. Let's get Farai on for Paulo. And let's give Farai a little bit of faith. And is there anything else we want to do? I don't necessarily think so. We just need to be better, don't we? All right, can we start the second half in the best possible way? Farai with a ball in. It looked like a decent ball as well. But again, here come Manchester City. Soleil with a header, but red shirts, mate. Red and white, not blue and white. Oh, Jesus Christ. They've picked us apart. And we've got away with one there. We need to have a look at the way we're defending here, I think, don't we? Let's try the higher line and see how that goes for us. Here we go. Farai over the free kick. Again, it's decent. Again, it's there. Oh, it's off the post and off the line, I think. Farai picks it up and can't quite get the second ball into the penalty area. Michelotti's not having a good game. It's all going a little bit wrong here, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. Let's go a higher tempo. And we do have Panzo on the bench who can come on and play at left back, so we might need to look at doing that. Michelotti with a throw here, though. In there for Farai. What can he do? Nassari has it now. He goes forward. It's a good ball for Hannibal Mabry. Mabry to Ndedi. Can Ndedi finish? No, of course he can't. Oh, that should have been the equaliser. Here we go again from the corner. We've looked better with Farai on this second half, have we? Mabry's there and Edison with a cracking save. What have we got to do to get level in this one? Farai again. Again, it's decent. Again, it's headed away. And that'll do it for the highlights. All right, Ndedi's playing poorly. Let's get Dan on for him. And let's get Panzo. Am I still looking at Panzo for Michelotti? I think I am, even though Soleil's not having a great game. Let's do that. And that's, of course, our subs done now. 20 minutes to play. Can Dan be the man? Here we go with Rambleson. He gets it out there for Nassari. Shockingly, Nassari has not been the worst player on the team today. Suisi gets a ball forward. A decent one to find Panzo. Panzo with a cross in. It's there for Dan. It bounces out. Dan with another chance. And we still... When we blocked their shot, it fell to one of their players for a tap in. Other way around, and it's not done that for us. The bounce of the ball doesn't really appear to be going our way, does it? I think we've been the better team here, to be honest. And are we about to go 3-1 down? Bellingham smashes one in, but it does go wide of the post. Come on, boys. Demand more. What else can we do? We have looked better with the higher line, but it's not... What else can we do? Let's get balls in. Now, let's try working the ball into the box. Let's try that. See if that works for us. We're having a lot of shots. You just wonder if maybe we need some better ones. Create a better chance rather than lots of them, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, and that's a game that I can't believe we've lost, to be honest. Yeah, that's quite disappointing. So Brentford in disappointing collapse. It was just, we had some good chances. In Deddy's chance in the second half, that really was a good one. But unfortunately, we have lost that, and that is not ideal, needless to say. But anyway, guys, wait right there. We have FA Cup quarterfinal action coming up next. We're going to Southampton. Let's hope we win that one. Oh, no, Jurgen, you were lucky, mate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and how much money have you spent to get City in the Europa League? Sure thing, mate, sure thing. Listen, I'm getting another call. I've got to run. Hello? Matt Henry, how is my head of youth development? The intake is here. Excellent, excellent, and we may have solved our goalkeeping problem. Ooh, I'll be right down for a look. Okay, welcome back. Now, before we get to the FA Cup, we have had our new youth intake, and I tell you what, we are starting to produce some players now. Look at this, the goalkeeper that we have got through, Keith Doherty. He's already comfortably the number 3 goalkeeper at the club, and potentially he could be 3-4 star player, which is better than Pickford. That is absolutely incredible. So really excited for this. Also, we of course have Phil Stevens that's come through. He can play central midfield or down the right hand. So I can't really dribble. So I'm thinking maybe more of a central midfielder there than a winger, but still very useful. We have got Sean Vazquez, an Englishman, despite the name. A decent-ish centre-back prospect, though I'm not quite sure he's going to quite make it. We have Godfrey Chew, which is a fantastic name. Or Chewy, maybe. Anyway, he, again, could be quite good. 3-star potential. And we have Jake Gall, a promising striker who, again, could be quite decent. So, obviously, they've just come in, so they'll have the trial game and we'll sign up the good guys. And I do like to name the regens after my Patreon supporters, so if you haven't yet got one, I think it's only Matt Keach that has one, then just let me know in the comments, or actually, don't do it through the comments, just message me through Patreon or some way where I know who you are, kind of thing, so I don't always, obviously usernames don't always match up. Anyway, if you're a Patreon supporter, let me know, and we'll get some of these guys renamed. And if you're not a Patreon supporter and you'd like to have someone named after you, there's a link to the Patreon down in the description. Just check the tiers, and just make sure that, well, you can see exactly what, the ways it's a thank you more than it's not supposed to be an incentive. It's supposed to be a thank you, but there might be an incentive for some people, which is fine. Anyway, so that's the youth intake. I'm relatively happy with that. We've got 2 very decent players that have come through this year, and well, let's go move on now to the FA Cup. Alright then, here we go. We are in Southampton, ready for this FA Cup quarterfinal. You can see we have the final game. Now, Brighton has knocked out Liverpool, which is useful for us. Leeds have beaten Norwich. City have beaten Spurs. So, you've got to say, if we can get past Southampton, City is obviously a hurdle, because we've just seen that they are capable of beating us. But Leeds and Brighton's a tough game as well, though. But it looks winnable, doesn't it? It definitely looks winnable. But anyway, let's not worry. We've got to win games, not just say it looks winnable. Let's have a look what we're up against here. They are a Gurkha Azkaura coached team. He looks a very good manager. He was at Spurs and then looks like around Spain before that. An attacking, passing style of play. Let's have a quick look here. We're expecting a 4-4-2 to come out against us. We can see here they're quite narrow defensively. They do attack mostly down this right-hand side. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. And this is the team that we are sending out. Because they're going 4-4-2, I really want to have the extra man at the back. So it's going to be Pickford in goal. It's Pavlovic. Now, Pavlovic is happy again, which is excellent news. Suisi and Rivas, we're going to give the youngster a game. But mainly because Soleil and I'll show you again. Soleil and they don't get on. They don't get on, and I don't really understand why. Now, where's Rivas gone? There he is. Oh, other good news is that Erkinger is back fit. Now, he's not match sharp, so we're not going to risk him in this one, but excellent news that he's back fit. Other news actually is that McAtee picked up a concussion, so he's out for this one. He was going to start down the right, but instead of him, it's going to be Bogle and Michelotti, Rambleson and Mabry in midfield. Farai, I thought he was brilliant when he came on against City, so he gets the start. Matt Keach, he has led the way for us in scoring this FA Cup run, so we're going to give him another chance. As long as he's getting the job done, we'll keep playing him. So he goes up top with Fetayap. Let's see if they can strike up a partnership and get us into, of course, we go to Wembley if we win this. So everybody is lining up as expected. Now, we did play Southampton not that long ago in the league. We snuck past them 2-0. I think we showed you the highlights of that last episode. What do we say to this? Are we in that poor of a form? I guess we've lost 2 in a row now, technically, haven't we? Enjoy the match? I really feel so do you have a good one? I fully expect... Alright, well, if we're going to say we fully expect to win, let's go assertive. Let's get some passion that we have faith, try and fire them up a little bit. And hopefully, this team talk isn't going to come back and bite me on the backside. Alright, and here we go. Now, while waiting for the game to get underway, we're getting to the point of the season where we need to start getting nominees ready for the Viewers' Player of the Year. So let me know in the comments, who do you think has been our best player or your favourite player this past season with our Brentford team? And we'll start to compile. There's a fantastic ball from Matt Keach for Fetayap. Oh, Fetayap for once. Can't find the back of the net. But yeah, leave your nominations down in the comments. How many episodes this has got to go is going to depend, this season I should say, it's going to depend on this FA Cup run and how the league is going. And is it Mabry with a header there straight into the goalkeeper's hands? Karius is their goalkeeper, so maybe he'll throw one into his net for us. Highlight continues though, gets the ball forward. We can't quite win it back. Diogo is in a little bit too much space for my liking. Pickford makes a save, and unlike Manchester City, there's a defender there to clear it away. We've got a corner to defend now. It's confusing Southampton being in the red and white stripes, isn't it? Pickford claims that though nicely. Now, that probably wasn't the highlight. As nice of a claim as it was, he rolls it out to Rivas, our young Argentine. Forward to Suisi, back to Rivas. Look out here, you've got Bogle in space. Farai raking past 4. No, there's Bogle out in space. Can he get a cross in? He goes past 1. Bogle, cross in. Fetayap's there, and Fetayap! 18th of the season. I thought his 18th of the season was against City. Anyway, 18th of the season. Jayden Bogle with a wonderful assist. And what about that pass from Manuel Farai? We may need to offer him a new contract for next season. He is running the show in that number 10 role for us right now. A great cross. Fetayap. No one can stop him. And it's 1-0. 14 minutes gone in this FA Cup quarterfinal. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from Brentford. All right, now we just need to defend well, which hasn't always been our forte this season. There we go with another ball forward. Goalkeeper's going to pick that up. Do something stupid, Karius. He gets it forward. No, I thought for a wonderful second then maybe we had somebody there, but not to be. Ward-Prowse on the ball. He gets it forward now. Back to Ward-Prowse. Farai putting a little bit of pressure on the back line, which is good to see. They're a passing team, so if we can put pressure on them, try and disrupt their game as much as possible, that will be a good thing for us. Now, we are defending with width right now, but looking at this, they go wide now. It looks like they're trying to just go through the middle of us, and that is not the best shot, we'll see. So I wonder if we just close up a little bit. Hopefully that will help us and not hinder us, but we haven't had too much of the possession, but we're creating chances so far. We've got the only goal, which is obviously key. And let's give it a bit of a show some passion coming into the break and see if we can get a second. Here's a throw for Michelotti. Not the best. Back to Michelotti. Rambleson has it now. He goes in for Farai. And he's got magic in his boots right now for just Farai. Mabry forward there to Matty Keach, to Farai. Farai, there's another wonderful ball for Bogle. Bogle has a shot and Bogle sticks it away. His first of the season. Manuel Farai, what a show he's putting on in midfield for us. That's 2-0. That is 1 foot at Wembley. And, well, good finish from Jayden Bogle as well, wasn't it? Matty Keach had his part in the build-up, but it's that pass there from Farai. Got Bogle in behind, and it's a wonderful finish from Jayden Bogle. We haven't seen much of him this year. Combination of just injuries and having to get another right back in because he's always injured. But he's got the start here today, and he has been magnificent so far. A goal and an assist for Bogle, an assist and an assist to the assist for Mabry, not for Mabry. Who was it? For Farai. And, well, assertively, boys, don't get complacent, please. Keep this going. Michelotti's got himself a booking. He's not playing particularly well. What's happened to Michelotti this episode? Rivas, a little bit more from you, please, mate. Who have we got here? Farai, you have been absolutely superb. How's he only got a 6.9 rating? And Fetayap, just keep doing what you're doing, mate. And let's get back out there. Let's give it a concentrate maybe to start the half. Rivas and Suisi exchanging passes. Rivas goes forward to Matty Keach. Can he get a ball through? It was there, I think, for Arp's offside. I think if Keach had put that ball through initially, it would have been perfect. But I think the hesitation on the pass has did just put Fetayap offside. 60 minutes gone. Let's demand a little bit more here. Rambleton's not having the greatest game of his life. I wonder if we could look to bring Garner on, and it would just shore things up a little bit more for us in there as well. So let's make that change. Michelotti's making me nervous, so let's get Panzo on for him, and hopefully this will be enough. Let's give him some praise. I think we've earned that. We're playing quite well. Second half it's been a bit of a snooze, hasn't it? But that's okay. As long as we're winning the game, we can have a snooze. Let's give him some more praise. And what's happening here? Rivas over a free kick. He gets it forward to Mabry. Back to Rivas. All the way back to Pickford. There it is for Pavlovic. I'm really happy that he's happy again because hopefully, well, he's a good defender. There's a good pass for Fetayap. It's Garner that made it, and Fetayap doesn't quite have his goal-scoring boots on today. It's cleared behind for a corner, though, and another opportunity here. Fetayap, look at him here lurking at the back post. Farai knocks it in, and it's James Garner with a free header, but he can't keep it down. 5 minutes to play, give or take. Some stoppage time in there. Blocked cross. James Garner will pick it up. He gets it forward, looking for Matty Keach. Finds Keach. Can he continue his goal scoring around the FA Cup? No, not on this occasion. Again, Laureus Karius with a decent saving goal. It's another corner, though. Farai once again to take it. Again, it's decent. It's headed away, though. It's going to get picked up there by Suisi. He spreads it out back to Farai. Can Farai, another assist? Mabry's there. Mabry a little bit of space, but it's cleared away by the Southampton defence. And that does it for the highlight. Can we give him some more praise? It doesn't matter, boys. We are going to Wembley. Fetayap and Jayden Bogle in the first half have got us a 2-0 win. And this FA Cup run continues on to the semi-finals. So Clinical finishing the difference at St Mary's. Brentford win the FA Cup quarterfinal. More money in the bank. Jayden Bogle on form. Matt Keach wants a new deal. You're pushing your luck there, mate. You didn't score in that round, but let's see what he wants. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you because we like you. What does he want? He wants 15, so let's go a little bit less than that. 13's unlucky, so we'll do that one. What's going on here? Oh, I see, because it's less. So let's get rid of that. And there we go. That's a good deal for you, mate. 4 years. You want 3 years. Of course you do. Live negotiations always go well, don't they? There we go. So that keeps him happy. There is an FA Cup semi-final draw coming up shortly, so we'll end the episode and find out who we're facing at Wembley. All right, then, here we go. FA Cup semi-final draw time. It is us. It is Manchester City. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and it is Leeds United. Let's see who we get. Obviously, ideally, we'd like to avoid Manchester City. Ideally, I think I'd like Leeds, only because Brighton usually give us a tough game, but we are going to get Brighton. So it will be Brighton versus Brentford at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final, and one of those teams will face City or Leeds United in the FA Cup final. So that is exciting, and that is, I think, for next episode. Let's have a quick look here and see what we have coming up. So next episode it'll be Brighton in the FA Cup semi-final, and then Manchester United in the league. First versus second, potentially, depending how these middle 3 games go in between here. So that is very, very exciting times indeed. Very, very exciting times indeed. All right, and let's have a quick update of the league table. You can see there, everybody has played the same amount of games. Actually, we've played a game less than some teams now, but we're only 3 points ahead of Liverpool, but we still have that nice little gap, 8 points it's down to, but ahead of Chelsea, for the first non-Champions League spot, let's say. But that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Leave your nominees for Viewers Player of the Year, and I'll see you next time for a trip to Wembley, and then we host Manchester United. Take care.